Hey everyone, it's Ryan here, and today was Max Effort Upper Body Day. Alright, I decided to go back to full conjugate instead of doing just the lift mastery. And what put the final nail in the coffin for me was I was scrolling Facebook yesterday and I seen a video of me pulling 525 3 years ago. I was like, damn, I was strong, a lot stronger back then. I was running conjugate. So like it's time to go back to what my bread and butter was. I've teetered with it earlier this year and let other things dictate what I do, but now I'm returning to full conjugate. So for today's max effort lift, I did a bench press with against 50 pounds of band tension. That's the Rogue Blue Bands. Got a pretty good 295. I'm very happy with that, considering all of what I got going on right now. I'm not noticing any strength decrease coming off of testosterone, the TRT. I was on doctor prescribed 200 milligrams a week. I'm with almost 3 weeks in, completely tapered off, feeling good, feeling strong. So I came in, I got that nice, calm, collected. All right, my accessory work, however, is going to look a lot like boring but big. Pick a couple movements, do 5 sets of 10. Something like the dip. The dip gives me good bang for my buck. It's going to fully develop my triceps. And 5 sets of 10 was challenging with just my body weight. I did that perfectly. And I could rotate this and the floor press. I think that's be my two main chest builders. Every 3 4 weeks. Just keep overuse down. I'm not. I play with the angle a little bit. I didn't like this angle, so I went back to the other angle. But just trying to get some better angles for filming. But this was not a good one. But almost did exclusively dips late last year and got back to a 3 plate bench press. So I know for me it carries over. I'm gonna be doing a speed bench again, the heavy benches on Monday. So it's gonna really carry over. I already know that. And I also did some Pendlay rows too. 5 sets of 10 with only 135 to really balance out all this pressing. Keep everything healthy, mainly for the shoulder joint. Otherwise, I would have just did chin-ups, but like the row kind of brings something a little extra to the table the chin-up doesn't bring. They both really good exercises, by the way. You should be doing both, but that's a topic for another day. But I'm very happy with this workout. I feel good. I was out here early. I woke up for 5. I was out here at 5:50, starting to ramp up before the sun was up, because it's a scorcher out here right now. We under extreme heat advisory the next couple of days, so it's gonna be a fun day at work. But I'm gonna drink a lot of fluids, eat a lot of salt. I'm doing high carbs right now. Part of me wants to go low carb, but I just realized I can't do it in the heat, the electrolyte issue. I would have to salt my foods to ridiculous levels, and I'm just not comfortable doing that due to some high blood pressure issues have had in the past. But that's life. We deal with that. But training is going good. And I'm gonna run 3 week waves of conjugate with the speed work, rotate max effort work weekly, alternate the squat and deadlift bi-weekly. And I'm gonna do a lot of boring but big, especially for the deadlift. The conventional deadlift. That's gonna be my main hypertrophy tool for my lower body. All right, Pendlay rows. This is a laughably lightweight, but I'm just trying to do explosive. I'm trying to keep my form as good, as tight as I can. I see a little body English, but nothing to be too concerned about. But the main thing is just exploding the weight up. That's the beauty part of the Pendlay row. You can use laughably lightweight and get a ridiculous training effect. And you can have anybody come in the gym. The first day in the gym do Pendlay rows. So it's a very versatile exercise. And I deadlift 500 pounds and I'm using 135 for 5 sets of 10. That's actually about right. Because this is more of an explosive movement than a take us to the bleeding edge type movement. So, and this will give you some arm hypertrophy too. But I don't think Pendlay rows are a particularly good bicep builder. So I did do a set of cheat curls at the end to really finish them off. They were kind of funny looking. I got in my groove the second half of the lift though. But I'm really liking how everything's flowing right now. Coming off that Bulgarian, which was a failed experiment. I'll probably never do that again. Hopefully, it's not worth it to me. That the squat was doing good. Everything else was starting to regress. Like I was unable to recover from all the extra movements. And that's pretty typical. You need to sleep 10 hours a day, eat 4 or 5,000 calories, no stress. like the Bulgarians used to train. That was a full-time job, plus special supplementation mixed in. And we're not doing any of that no more. I am a previous gear user. I'm fully honest about that. I've been on prescription testosterone for a year and a half now, and I'm coming off due to a couple of reasons. But I made a video and I put it on YouTube of why I'm coming off. I'm gonna do a part two in next week or so. Explain how everything's going, how I'm feeling. Yeah, I mean, hopping on gear was fun, but I don't recommend it for any normal person just trying to chase a few extra pounds in the gym. It's not worth the cost. It's not worth the side effects. I think I might be one of the lucky ones that's going to be able to come off relatively, relatively easy, but it's still early in that taper. I'm not even 21 days in yet, so we'll see how it goes. I'm about 19 days because Wednesday's the 3 week mark. All right, cheat girls, back to the training. The first 4 or 5 reps were kind of sloppy looking. I really just got in my groove and it felt amazing. There we go. I realized it actually ain't that heavy. 135. But it's a cheat curl. It's not a strict barbell curl. I didn't feel like changing the weights around, to be honest. Good bang for my buck. Eccentric overload. Really thickened the biceps up. And I finished off with one set of banded tricep extensions. Really finish the triceps off. Keep the elbows healthy. And tomorrow's going to be a fun day. I'm going to do a max effort safety squat bar. Max effort squat with the safety squat bar, excuse me. And do a lot of deadlifting for volume. I found my lifting strap, so that's going to be good. I want to limit my mixed grip for a while while my tendons heal. That was an overuse I developed from doing a Bulgarian. But yeah, this lit my triceps up. All right, I will see y'all tomorrow.